Good morning everyone, or good evening by the time I put this up tonight. Welcome to another episode of the Daft Detectorist. I've come into the field and before I've done my intro I had a wee dig. And look what I've found, it's a little side of an old cap gun. And lads, oh lassies, some of you might have had them. There you go, there's the barrel there. Seen better days. But hey, Steady Eddie's not here with me today and I'm really sad about that. He's got work to do, and he's missed out on my first ever piece of weaponry. There you go, Eddie. Here, mate. Roman cap gun. I do miss them though. It's like, I always just wanted to do this myself, I'll no lie. But when Eddie asked to come along, I thought, aye, come along. Because I didn't think, most folk don't take it up after that. But he got really into it, and now I don't like being out myself. It doesn't feel the same. Like, metal detecting is metal detecting when Steady Eddie's here. Anyway, that's a nice thing I'm saying about me in this video. Okie dokie, I'm going to go back into the stubble where I found that gold ring last time. I've not had a proper search of it. I went last time, remember my battery ran out. So I'll probably do less talking and more digging, which you'll be glad to hear of. But I felt a wee bit down today, this morning. But that's why I do this. Get myself out, stop feeling down, feeling sorry for yourself. So here we go. Wish me luck. About a foot deep there, and focus. There we are. Some kind of wee pin. There was a button at first, but it's a bit. It's got a bit of that spick. Why can I never focus these fucking things? Hold on. That better. There we go. So yeah, some kind of wee badge, pin badge. Back in the day. There we go. Giving a good signal. What I've realised is the guy I bought the DS1 off of, he's put his own settings on this and I never use them. I'm always on 4 pitch, 6 deep, 5 deep, basic. I've just skipped to 14, program 14 that the kind gent's put in for me. I'm sure he said to use his settings and I never have, and I've had the DS1 for about 2 months now. And I've come over this field that I always come over when I'm going to the hay field, and I always just stick it on. I'm getting signals everywhere. Now, might be a game changer. Or as always, I might be talking pish. So I just found this. Now, initially, I thought it was a shot. For Christ's sake. Initially I thought it was it's soaking again. I thought it was a shotgun cartridge. You know, the base set. Because there was a wee dot in the middle, but it's got a bit of gold gilding. It might have been a button. Because there is where I thought it was, you know, the wee circle you would get in the shotgun cartridge, where the firing pin hits. But it might be a button, gold gilded. But then again, am I seeing some kind of, you know, my eyes love to play tricks and get excited, but is that some kind of pattern on there? That feels raised, that bit. I was getting heavy coin signal, it was very deep. Talking about, definitely easy a foot deep. So, if you know what it is, give the comments a whiz. Doesn't feel the same saying that without seeing the pain on Eddie's face. Well, I'm in the hayfield now. I'm going to try and do some live digging, so I'm just not talking. You actually see me bringing them out of the ground. But I need to wait until I've got a right good signal, because I sometimes go to do a live dig and then I bring out a can of iron brew and it's mortifying. I'll do it anyway. Well, forgot to, but I've not pulled it out yet. Looks like we've got it here. Here we are, a big old hook. Where would you hang on them? Oh wait, there's a big plane going by. Oh, Eddie will be gutted he missed that. For anyone that doesn't know, Eddie's got a very important job. He quenches the thirst of many aircraft across the world. Puts fuel in planes, but important planes. And he's got a very, very, very busy, stressful job. That's why he's not here today. But when I say stressful, he loves it. Plane. Anyway, hook. Went off for a wee tangent there. So, bit of iron. Big hook for something. I wonder what that would have been used for. Doesn't look like a tool. Look like something you would put up and hang something off of. That was giving me a coin signal. Naughty boy. Right, I'm going to attempt to live dig this. And there's a few people saying, I know there's a lot of sound issues and stuff, but I've only used my phone. Next year the plan is to get all the gear, all the equipment, GoPro and everything, so I can dig hands-free and everything. But for now, I've got my phone against the rucksack. If there's any millionaires watching, if you fancy giving me 15 grand as an investment, I'll quit my job for a year and treasure hunt full time, and I'll half whatever treasure I find me. It's not so much to ask, is it? I suppose I'd need to give Eddie some, so make it 15,500. Yeah, I better dig. Where was my signal anyway? I don't even think I've got the camera pointed at the hole. No, I've definitely not. Hold on. I initially set my camera up against my shovel, but then I realised I need that to dig my hole. I've lost my signal. Oh. Right, you'll probably not see this because it's right here. I should try and... Hold on. I mean, this is cracking footage. Come on, spin. Where's... Oh, there we go, my hand. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. It's a good spade, this, the Blackadder. However, it's made for digging plugs really and no for scooping, because once you stick that in, the mud sticks to it. But not bad for dry, kind of rubbly ground, but when it gets a bit muddy like this, it does become a wee bit more difficult. However, it's better than what I was using. Right, another scan. I think we're out. Let's see. Nope. Oh, faint one there. We're in here. Are we? Is that picking up that? Right, as always, my live dig's a disaster, so I'll get back to you when I find it. Couldn't find it, don't want to talk about it. Right, here's a wee pheasant. Can you see it? Oh, here's yours. Aww. Now, if this was a survival video, I'd be eating that. Who am I kidding? Can't even catch a coin that's in the ground, never mind a thing that runs about. I was thinking about kind of mixing my videos. I was going to do like a camping stroke metal detecting survival video, because I've watched like 10 survival videos online, so I'm an expert now. It's definitely in the plan, so I'm going to go camping and do like a 2-3 day metal detecting outing. I need batteries. Anyway, I should really start digging again. I've not found anything of worth, apart from the pheasant. What's a pheasant? Oh. I'm now the proud owner of this copper or brass valve attachment thing. Can you tell I never really did any manual labour, DIY? I'd never know what these things are called, but aye, not very old, big old bit of scrap. Still having a lovely look at this day. Look at that. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. That looks like the place they filmed Still Game. Remember when they crashed into the big thingy and all the power went out? I wonder if it was. There's a wee road up here. There's a road up there. Remember when they parked the big... I need to stop talking. I'm just going to follow the pheasant. I've no other tactics, so it came down this way and then along over to there. So I'm just going to go along that way. Follow the pheasant. That's my plan today. The jacket is off. For anyone watching that's not from Scotland, the jacket is off means my coat has now been taken off. And my jacket. Right, going to go and scan this way. This is exactly where I found that gold ring. This is what I do. I find one good thing in an area and I go, right, that area is just going to be littered with jewels. Oh, the pheasant was cutting about here. Let's go on with it. Now, I know everyone loves seeing people find coins and stuff, but here's one of the things. I love finding stuff like this. Now, it's going to come off like if an old tractor plough was probably chains, one that we'd have attached to a horse, so some of that would be chained together. Could possibly be off that. Or, see, the thing is, the links don't look machine made. So I'm guessing it's pretty old, these links. But I start thinking, some kind of prisoner was getting marched down there, down to the river to get, well, you know what, done in. Here we are. Here we are. 2 links. Well, 1 link. Bit of chain. I really like it. Hope I'm dazzling you all with my finds. I'm going to get my rucksack and head into these woods, get some lunch. Into the woods we go. Under here, I'm going to guess tin can or ring pull. Look how shiny that is. I was under all that there, under all that brush. So it's a wee stud, but it's just shiny. Look at that. What is that, folks? Why is it so shiny? What metal would preserve that well? Surely mental. That's quite cool. To me anyway. Just found another one of these and I'm thinking, where could they have came from? Be vigilant, people. Well, at least we know where they came from. Look at this place. And out there, the river Aire flows through. This is all part of the land that the farmer owns, so I'm allowed to be here. Don't know if there'll be much that went on down here, but here's my thinking. So, the area that I'm in just now, my permission, on the road there, just over the hill there, was the toll house. Now, the toll house was basically, a family would live in the toll house, and it wasn't the best job to have. It was rewarding, but it was dangerous because any wagons and that trying to get through, if they didn't want to pay the toll, sometimes they would fight back or just give a bit of aggro. So it wasn't an easy job, but it was rewarding. And the way I look at it, if it was centuries ago, that toll house was a wee bit sneaky and thinking, well, I'll take some of this cash for myself and go and bury it in the woods at the back of the toll house. This is the woods that would have been the back of the house, so I'll let my imagination run wild. But I'm going to set up a wee camp, have a coffee, have something to eat, and then just do about this area for about an hour. I doubt I'll find much, but it's just, what a setting. Who cares? Decided to have a wee dig beside that tree. I always dig because people like to have a wee sit down beside the tree and have their lunch with a spoon. There we go, I love this by the way. So, an old spoon, no hallmark on it, so it's not silver in, you can tell by the colour anyway. I reckon, I don't know, it's got a reddish green tinge, so what metal turns that? Some kind of plated metal, I'd imagine, with a mix of colours. However, what I have clicked onto is that the bowl of a teaspoon back in the day had more depth. I don't know if you can see it on the actual thing of it. So if you can see, it's got more depth than what we would have in a teaspoon these days. So I reckon it's between, so I reckon that is, I'm going to take up, oh wait, there is a hallmark on that, hold on. Well, get it in focus. there's something there. We'll need to try and get it clean up later. But because of the depth of the teaspoon, I'm going to guess that that is late Victorian, early Edwardian. So late 1800s to early 1900s. I would reckon. Could possibly be before. But a cool wee find. Who was sat there? What job were they doing? What were they eating with a teaspoon? Were they making a cup of tea? A yogurt? Who knows? That's a cool wee find though, and it does have a hallmark, so I'll give it a clean up later. Still not set up in a wee camp yet. I've just found a wee 4-hole button, and look, it's still got thread attached. How amazing is that? Still got the thread. So it's a 4-hole button. I've just not managed to. I didn't want to poke the other holes through because I like to keep the thread intact. I really love that. Got a good edge to that as well. Real good edge to that. I can't remember what period the 4-hole buttons came from, but oh, it's just great. I love that. There's definitely signs of life round about here. This would have been a water source for people back in the day. So coming down to collect water, it's a great wee camping spot. As you can see, somebody's set up a good few sticks there. And then the river, the main river's through there. I think I'll stay here for a wee bit. Another billet casing to the collection. Honestly, I've made billets in 2-pack. Too soon. Getting a decent wee signal right here in the middle. I've no tripod to set my camera up. This is the best I can do. Oh, I'm seeing some glass here. It's going to be some junk, I think. Don't know if you can even hear me. All I can smell, by the way, is wild garlic. Yes, that signal's mental. I think it's junk. Got a good feeling it's junk. It's deep junk. Oh! Okay, there's some glass there, so... There's some glass. So let's guess the bottle top. I'm gonna go... It's not really, it's curved, so bottle. I'm gonna go Curry's Red Collar out. Let's see. Oh, this won't be worth it. This one. Oh. We're out. What we got? Nope. Oh. Oh, see it? A bit of brass ring or something like that. Oh! Just at the last moment, eh? My wee tree tripod, my wee tree pod. Make myself laugh. See it there? Oh my god. Nice wee imprint. Oh, wee brass ring. There they are. What the hell are they for? Interesting. How am I looking at this? Look at that. It's stunning here. I genuinely want to come and build a shelter here. I need to speak to the farmer and make sure it'll be alright. But I'll do a video. I'm going to build an actual shelter. That'll be some laugh. It's interesting because it's got a groove in there. You know what it is? You have the comments there is. Roman cock ring. Sorry, it's the first time I've sworn today. I'm not doing any F words or that anymore. Whatever that is. Who knows? I like it down here. I'm just gonna try and attempt a wee fire here, nothing big, just a tiny wee one. Just basically for the ambience while I'm having my sandwich, more than anything else. I've had to go a wee bit higher up to get some of the drier stuff, so a dead thistle, very good kindling, but still very dangerous even when they're dead. So I've already jagged myself up the Every time something flies over, I think of Eddie. I'm missing him. He'd have loved it down here. There we go. Just for a wee bit of ambience, you know. It'll take me a wee while, but everything's pretty wet here though now. Just try and dry some of this stuff off. Time for a coffee and my sandwich, and then I'll get checking about here again. This is what it's all about, eh? Roast beef and mustard today. Toast it. Smoked roast beef and mustard. Nice. Alright. I'll see you all after my lunch. I could live out here. Look at the wee river, look at my wee view actually. Stunning, eh? I'm definitely asked the farmer if I can camp here. Definitely. I love it. I'll get digging soon, I promise. Even if you're sure your fire's out, always make sure. Here we go. Now let's dig. Check this out. J. Stevenson, Air. Nothing in the back. A nameplate that's obviously been hit. Is that a door plate? Anyone know? I think that's cool. Look at the lettering on that. Hand engraved. I love that. I'll Google the name. Probably the farmer's family. Maybe not, I don't want to give away. I give away too much, don't I? J. Stevenson Air. What's it doing all the way down here, right beside the river? What would that have been on? Oh, here, maybe on a suitcase. Maybe I should keep digging in case there's a case down here. I keep finding, see if I can find it. Wee snail shells underground, it's weird. Anyway, happy with that. I'm just wondering if I should do the edge of that riverbed. I come down to the riverbank straight away. Nivea cream. Do you know what I've noticed though? It's spelt creme. Is it not spelt cream with us? Is that washed down the river? Into the sea, down the sea, into the river to France? Anyway, I thought somebody was down here doing their face. I'm going to have a wee scan about the riverbed, you never know. That's me done with the woods for the day. It's just knackering, see the amount of roots you have to dig through. Found about 5 bottle tops and 3 cans. But I've got my nameplate and my spoon. And a nice wee fire and a nice wee coffee by the river, so that was a good hour. I've got about an hour and 10 minutes left of light. So I'm going to head back into my hayfield, give it a proper scan and see what comes up. But if I don't find anything, it's been a great day. I think my spoon's been my favourite find. I can't even, what else have I found today? I've really not been paying attention to that, it's more about being out today. Aye. I've got myself in a wee bit of a predicament here, so. The rams, I've just come in back into this field from, so the forest, the woods are over the forest. So dramatic. The woods are just there, right? See these rams? Oh God. Look at them silhouetted on the hill there. Like a fucking horror movie. Now, the rams don't usually bother me. But one of them's mental, and I can't remember, I don't know which one it is. But if you get too close, he will try and ram you, or she, whatever. Are rams the ones with horns? Is that a guy? Honestly. He's massive, you should see the guy. Honestly, I'm sure it's a guy ram. And he's massive. XL Willy. He just keeps staring at me. Right, and my predicament is, if I want to go up through there, but I can't because the rams are there. But the coos are over in that field now, and I can't cut through that one, and they've got calves in there. So they'll be protective. I'm gonna have to take my chances with fucking mental ram heat up there. Wish me luck. Here's a first for me. Tractor's wing mirror, by the looks of things. You fucking bastard! I just dropped that out my foot. I'm wearing wellies. I need to get steelies. Oh! Look, that's the last wing mirror I ever fucking dig up. Oh. Right. I need to try and get us to the farmer's scrap heap somewhere. It's just up that way. Oh, I'll go and ditch it by that telephone pole now and get it on my way past. Another bullet. A lot of these in this field, I've found loads of them before. I've just realised, see that field behind me? Now, for months that's been overgrown and you can't get your detector in about it. But the sheep and the cows have been in that field for the past couple of weeks and it's like a bowling green now. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go in there. It's a muddier one. It's going to be a harder dig. But you've got to do the hard work if you want the treasure. I'm genuinely, listen, believe me on this when I say one day I will find treasure. I will find it. It might be 1 year, it might be 20 years. But you have my word, I'm going to find treasure one day. And if you bear with all my videos, you'll be here to see it. Right, going out that field. Imagine I just went and found treasure now. Next year me and Eddie are going to do proper research and go to proper, we've got a licence to go somewhere by the way, it's exciting, we'll tell you about it next week. We're not next week, the week after we're going, but South Ayrshire Council's given us a licence to dig somewhere that's got a wee castle and that beside it, so, but we're allowed to go. So that might be our time, but for now I'm just kind of treasure bingo. Treasure bingo, that's terrible patter. Shh. Look at that sunset. I mean, it's a beautiful sight, but also kills me because I know that I've not got much light left, but oh, isn't it nice? Yeah, my first coin of the day. I think it's a coin. It's absolutely fried. We'll try and get a wee close up. Then that is, I mean, I'm not even good at telling what a coin is when it's got the full face on it, so if anyone can shed light on that, then I'll call you a genius. But it's a very, very old coin, and in that condition it's got to be at least a couple of 100 years old, at least. It's not a modern coin anyway. As always, if you know what it is, give the comments a whiz. Of course, start losing light as soon as I find my first coin of the day. We all know I'll be back to this bit the next time. Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's deep. Oh, shit. That's no up to the top of our lilies. Shut up. Jesus. So we're losing light, so this may be my last dig of the day. And when it first came up and I saw the colour and I went, oh, it's going to be shite. Sorry for swearing again. But I actually think this is a really cool find. Bit of nostalgia. An iPod. Imagine finding that back in the day. Do you remember these were the coolest things? God. Do you know what? That made me smile. So the farmer, or the farmer's kids, look, it smells like aftershave. So I'm guessing it was one of the boys, farmer's son. I doubt it's going to work anymore. I think I should hand it in. A wee iPod. Oh, what a day it's been, man. I'm looking forward to getting a bath. I've not got many finds to go through, but it's been a cool wee day. I hope you've all been enjoying watching. If you could give us a wee like and subscribe, it really helps. I'm just waiting to see if you subscribe. You done it yet? Subscribe. Ping! It does really help, so thanks for everyone that does subscribe and follows and comments. You're all a bunch of legends. I'll find you that treasure one day. iPod. Well, the iPod was my last find of the day. End of a great day. I'm exhausted. It's a good tired though. Like I said at the start of the video, I wasn't wanting to come out today, but I just pushed myself and I'm so glad I did. It was great. Having my lunch in the woods was really nice. Go home, get a bath, clean up some of the finds and put wee pictures of them up as we go. But nothing special, but a special day nonetheless. Thanks again for joining me, and hopefully next time Steady Eddie will be back with me on another episode of the Daft Detectorist. Stay safe everyone.